It's time for something new. For the first time in so far, the like 4 months I've been streaming, I'm doing a shiny hunt. A proper target hunt on a different game. So unsurprisingly, it's Fire Red and Leaf Green, but with a twist. So obviously today is Pokemon Day. Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green re-released on the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, it's the first re-release in what, 20 years. So I did buy them. Unironically, I love these games. Obviously, I played them as a kid and I grew up playing them. But I have a little twist on my hunt. So I'm hunting for Charmander, as per the title. But I'm not. Okay, so here's the layout, right? Obviously, very important layout. We got a little counter. We got two games. Well, from your point of view, my right, your left. Well, no, our left, but I'm flipped. This screen is a Switch 2. This one isn't one. Oh my god. It is my oh my god. It's my DS. So obviously, this is kind of a weird hunt. Now lucky for me, it doesn't really matter what game I get this in, because at the end of the day, if I want to do the Emerald Living Dex, seemingly, thanks to Pokemon, I'm going to have to do it on original hardware. You literally don't have a choice. Thanks, guys. Alternatively, this is just kind of a hunt in the dark. I mean, I'm just going to have fun with it. I really don't care. So I'm going to just kind of go with it and hope. That's really it. So we'll see. I'm hunting again, as the layout suggests. I'm hunting Charmander. I am excited to hunt something. I haven't, outside of the minor hunts that I did in Scarlet and Violet, and Legends ZA. This is like my first hunt. So I am excited to do this. So we're just gonna jump right in. I think I've got everything set up. This was a mess to set up. But the music's already going. I'm happy, satisfied with it. I think there's not much else I can do. So I'm going to hopefully everything is just dandy. Because oh my god. Setting this up, I set most of this up last night and like some of it today, because obviously the games came out not last night. It came out after the presents this morning. So I had to set up Fire Red, and I already had Leaf Green done. So Fire Red is the digital copy. Leaf Green is the physical copy. No one's gonna know. And we're hunting Charm. And I've got a very cool setup on my hands where I am literally just, messing around with it. In a very fun way. Now, I have to remember. Can I? First of all, a couple things I'm going to have to get used to here. Okay, so I believe this is just, I do that. Yeah, so I can do that. Resetting on the Switch is obviously easier because it requires me to do almost nothing, which is kind of nice. The only thing is, can I... Button mode, help, LR, L equals A. Yeah, no, can't change this. All right. My DS one is a little delayed, so this is. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna just do this as is. I think I understand how to do this hunt. Hopefully I don't up the hunts. Oh, right. Okay. Sick. Fantastic. Yeah, this is going to take some time to get used to. I'm not used to this at all. It's also weirder that I'm doing it on 2 different consoles. So I have 2 different reset methods. And one is kind of delayed. I don't know which. Actually, never mind. Wait. Not delayed anymore. That was weird. Oh, okay. Okay, this is definitely a learning curve. I think even for me, this is a learning curve. Okay, I just have to be really intentional with my inputs. That's really it. And I think it's okay, yeah. Alright, well, this is my first hunt, so I am purely just distracted by this. I have actually... Oh, how many have I done in the last minute or two? Let's say... We're gonna count this one. I think I'm at 10. I think this is 10. I have to remember to do that. I gotta work that in my my magic. Son of a bitch. The DS is way harder to do this on. I'm so glad. I'm also so glad. Thank God. So I've seen a lot of different, I think like this is probably the closest I'd ever get it, but like you can't tell. My Switch and my DS are very close in color, outside of like I think 1 tone marker. So I'm very impressed by how close these cards are to each other, because one's an Elgato and one's a DS. So immediately, you know, kind of crazy. Kind of insane that these look very similar. Wow, it takes a lot of focus to not like fuck it up in the process. Also a lot of buttons. But at least the Switch one is super easy to reset. Okay, I think I've got the method. I'm gonna hit the button as... I think as I'm... After I've claimed it, I'm gonna count it. So yeah, that makes 16. Okay, I see it. I see it now. Wow, I'm gonna do this hunt probably for a real long time. So far, I've only seen, I think, 1 like insane hunt from someone. Radiant got it in like a little over 300 encounters, and I actually can't believe he got it that fast. I can't believe it. It's unreal how fast he got it. Meanwhile, I think everybody else was like hunting all day, and whether or not they got it is a question mark, honestly. Okay, I'm also gonna change when I put it to the reset. So that's 18, I think. I don't know. Hopefully, I got all this right. Wait. Did I just not let it roll long enough? Maybe I didn't. That was interesting. I have to look at that again. But yeah, my setup is I probably have, amongst the people doing this hunt today, I probably have the stupidest setup. Because I'm either going to get this on old hardware, or I'm going to get it on new hardware. And I don't care which I get it on. I just hope I get it. I just want it. That's it. I don't care. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay. On the next reset, I'm going to let the intro play just for a second. Gonna take. Wow. This is probably my first proper hunt, and this is my first 8192 hunt. I have never done an 8192 hunt before, so this is like very new for me. So let's see. It says Game Freak. Okay, it is the same. I'm like stupid. I'm just dumb. Okay. Epic. Actually, hold on. Before I just make sure I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Sick. Wanted to make sure I wasn't. I didn't mean to name it. I was checking on something. Did I miss one? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. That's gonna happen a lot. I'm probably gonna be off. Since this is my first like real 8192 hunt, I'm a mess. And I don't have the start and select buttons held down because I'm, stupid. What else did I not do? I didn't do a lot of things for this hunt. Oh my god. Obviously I'm not hunting on 2 switches. I should be, but I'm not. Aye. I am suffering. My first 8192 hunt, and my brain is confusing. Anthony's my second biggest fan. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, no, that's reserved. Okay, well, that makes you number. Where does Vex go? Vextions. Where does Vex go in all of this? No shiny. Darn. Vex is the first 2. Oh, you guys share first? Okay. Okay. I'm okay with this. Right now, I'm just trying to remember I have to press buttons. I feel... Well, I'm not entirely sure how I feel, honestly. My brain is very confused right now. Oh my god. Female. Also, just for the record, this is for Jordan is the 3rd. Okay. Jordan. Sure. I'll give him that. Riley is the 4th. I mean, I would put Broken somewhere in there. He's been here a few times, and he's chatted a bunch. I was gonna say for the record that my first reset, my first 2 encounters for this run were both female. As I think like a 12.5% or something on both. Still a little unreal to me. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. If I was hunting on like 6 copies, I'd say, yeah, all right, you can like take me out. But, you know, I'm not. It's just 2 copies right next to each other. Nothing else. I'm doing like, dude, I wonder if Absol's still alive. There's, this dude had 5 switches set up, all with different languages for each game. And it was like, I mean, hit that. It looked crazy. It looked insane. I thought it looked fucking wicked. He also had the really cool idea to make all of the layout as if they were being like streamed through a GameCube, and I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that as a layout looked cool. I am still happier with my layout. I took an age-old layout and I repurposed it for this. All right, I think I have the buttons down. It's a little, my brain's a little laggy with it, but I think I got it. And since we're almost 50 encounters in, I would hope that I would get it at some point. I've also realized just hitting the buttons at the same time, best I can, is hard. There is like a minor delay. I don't have much of a choice. I'm just glad the games look the same. That's it. And the way that I have this set up is like, so I have an extra layout in OBS where it's literally just the 2 screens next to each other, because I can't display my Elgato and my game capture for my DS at the same time for some reason on stream in OBS and on my desktop. And I didn't want to have one giant screen and then one little screen and have to do this the whole time. So opting to just have it be like this, female, docile. Oh, my ID numbers are funny. 13445 12115. Both end in 5. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad. But either way, I'm just glad that I could do this way. You know, there's only obviously so much I can do, but this is working out so far. I'm pretty satisfied, I think. I think this is going really well. I hope I get this at like some ridiculous number so that I can just play the game. I also kind of want it in Fire Red, but chances are if I get it in Leaf Green, that's so much better. Like, I want it in Fire Red for having it on the Switch and being able to use it on my Switch copy. And then I can just trade it back and forth between the games. But it would be so cool to get Shiny Charmander on the Leaf Green copy. Just purely because I can put it through all the generations. Like, I can actually bring it up with me through Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or something. Like, I could put it in there and just kind of like let it sit, and that would be so cool. Of course, my Leaf Green, I would copy it. Be a little easier to do that as well on the authentic copy, because on the Switch copy, I think it would be cooler if when you transfer them to home, because obviously they announced home support, but they didn't actually, like, it's not out yet. So we'll see what that looks like, because it's transfer. It's not withdrawal deposit, which sucks, obviously. But, you know, it begs the question, right? Like, why not have it where you can transfer them and keep the originals in the save file? If they're going to go one way, granted, there would have to be some marker to keep you from doing it and spamming it over and over. So I guess you can't do that. Oh, double female. I wonder how rare that is. I guess not that rare. Okay. 50. I think what's really funny is this isn't my first 8192 hunt. My first 8192 hunt was actually Giratina. And I have that Giratina somewhere in Pokemon Home. I think in my personal home save, I have it. And it is, dude, it's the coolest thing I own. I got it in like 360 encounters or something. Some stupid number. It's an 8192 mon too. And I got it in Platinum during the story. And I'm still so proud of it. It was such a cool, like, thing to get. I love that shiny so much. Because it's just like, I never expected to get it. And I think I caught it. I can't remember if I caught it in a Dusk Ball or not. I think I did. I could be wrong. I have to check. But that shiny is so nice. And it's such a cool, it was such a cool way to get it. But to get it in literally, like, low odds. Like low odds. Like, stupid low odds. Yeah, I don't know. That just baffles me still. It would be easier if I flipped these, but it's too late now. Or is it? Nah, I'm comfortable. Also, the recording for this is so cooked. So I'm recording both games' audio, which is good and bad. So you can't hear the game audio on stream, but I have them on their own separate things so that the recording can pick up if it's shiny or not or whatever. Obviously, it doesn't really, I don't think it really matters for this because there's no like immediate sparkle. I think it would just be cool to have it lined up, but I also just, I probably could have just did it another way, but it's future-proofed for future me, so I guess future me will thank me later. Something. And then I'm very proud of my layout. I'm so happy with my layout. It took me probably like an hour to put it together, but it was so much fun. Just piecing it together, seeing it come together was so nice. Ah, I went all the way. God damn it. I wish you could turn that recap thing off, but it's just a part of the game. Charmander. Charmander. Did that work? Oh, I guess that did work. Alright, 1 second. Can I, like, mess up the nerve in my finger? Hello? Oh my god. Okay. Epic. Check. No shiny. My keyboard a little bit. Okay. Oh, this thing's like all over the place. Try not to like. Can I do this? Oh, I can do it with one hand. Really? Wait. This is peak. That's crazy. Wait, I'm cooking. Wait. Okay, a little too much for me. I'll do it with the two hands. It's easier that way. Oh my god. Wow. The power of shiny hunting. This is max, like, tism. I'm locked in, but like there's not much I can do about this. Literally just like I gotta lock in. I gotta not type plus marks in my fucking chat with my friends. Holy crap. Alright, no shiny. Let's go. As long as the number updates, I don't care. It's that I had to figure out how to set it up, like the shiny counter up without messing it up. And it's like, yeah, everybody uses this death counter software that has existed for who knows how long, and I open it and first it's not working, and I'm like, why is it not working? And then I realize I have to select the file, obviously, because I'm an idiot. Why wouldn't it just be that? So, yeah, it's such an exciting time. God damn it. But, you know, this is peak, I guess. God damn it. God damn it. Yes. Give me the Charmander. Give me the Charmander. Bow. I do wonder how long this hunt is going to take. This hunt is probably going to take fucking forever. I also don't know if I'm going to hunt it off stream. I want to. Because it would be faster. But also, I kind of want to save it for stream. This also doesn't mean I'm stopping the Legends EA stuff. I think I'm going to play Legends EA, just not right now. But with Mega Garchomp Z finally added, I feel like this is I stopped at the perfect time. Because now, I can just, when I'm doing the DLC, I can just get the Garchomp Bite Z, and I can just drop into the hyperspace thing and grab it. And then boom. I'm hoping I can get it during the DLC story. But my plan is to use that through the story of the DLC. And ironically, just worked out that I was really slow with playing Legends EA at the end. I mean, I'm still surprised it took me 15 days to finish it. Then again, the last day was just side missions. Still, though, I mean, 15 days is just unreal. But yeah, this is like, I think this is about what I expected. Oh no. Oh. All right, 1 second. There's cat vomit. Oh. 2. Okay. Back here. Whole hairball. What are you looking at? Cats. Okay. Damn. Oh my god. From the corner of my eyes. My favorite. Oh, good. Peek. Bum bum bum. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. It's also gonna really suck getting this thing and not being able to name it for like, I don't know, third of the game. Not that long, but it's still a while away. Excuse me. My bad. I ate pizza today, and let's just say my body is not happy. Actually, very far from it. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I didn't. Well, it's awkward. That's not a go live notification. That's just text. It's literally just letters. Wah, 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 crazy to think these games came out. God damn it. 20 years ago. Well, 22 years ago, technically. Not 20 years ago. 20 years ago they were re-released. And I still find it really funny that a lot of people still haven't realized that the price of these games is exactly the same as they were 20 years ago. Not even a joke. Literally the same. No shiny. So I do find it. I find it interesting, only because so many people got mad. But I feel like Twitter is just. Twitter is like a tourist attraction now. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's a lot of people that have never touched something before, say something really outlandish. It reminds me a lot of like anime Twitter. Anime Twitter is like that. sitting up for this. Anime Twitter is like this a lot. Anime Twitter is consistently like this, where if you, let's say you watch an anime or you read a manga, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna praise it for how cool it is, and then some dipshit with a blue check mark retweets it or quote tweets it and says, people actually watch this shit, or people actually read this garbage. Mind you, they've never read it. They don't know what happened. They don't understand the context. They don't know what's going on. They just wanted their second of internet fame. God damn it, every time. So, you know, jump ahead, what, like a day. Tweet gets, quote tweet gets, like 50,000 likes. You know, manages to spark general interest and has people once again questioning whether or not something's good. Pokemon Twitter is also like this a lot. It's a lot of just like, Jasper, wait, stop. Come here. Come here. Get over here, dude. Come here. What are you doing? Anyway, Pokemon Twitter is very much like this, regularly, where they say someone says something, they love one of the games, then some people just, or they pose like a question like, which game's your favorite? And then people shit on the thing or whatever it is, and they just find a reason to like blow something up and say something like really fucking stupid, or just blow a conversation way out of proportion. And now I feel like that just affects everything. Like every single facet of Twitter is just, hi, welcome to your local tourist attraction. Would you like to talk about thing? And would you like to receive 100,000 likes? But everybody's arguing about whether or not their opinion of that thing is correct. I want to burn it all down. What do you mean? That's so boring. People are so cringe. So yeah, Twitter has been nothing but a fucking nightmare recently. And I'm just disappointed that there's nothing that can be done about it because the platform is objectively ruined. Like there's literally nothing you can do about it at this point. Twitter is cooked beyond repair. It will never, ever, ever be the same. Blue Sky is no better. I don't really get the point of Blue Sky. Like, Blue Sky is literally just Twitter 2. Twitter's 2. That's all it is. That's all it'll ever be at the end of the day. So, to me, I don't know. I don't really see it. I don't get the reason why people have chosen to go over there. I mean, it is much safer, I guess. Like, on some kind of hypothetical. You're not going to get interacted with as hard, but then people just take those tweets and throw them on, or those posts on Blue Sky, and throw them on Instagram and Twitter. So it's not even like you're safe. You're going to be targeted no matter what. If you're, like, it's the same way that, like, tweets and other things are literally, like, clip farmed on other platforms, on YouTube, on Instagram Reels, on literally anything else. Everything is a clip farm. So, I don't know. I don't really see the point of jumping to another platform. You're just going to lose anyway. You're not going to be able to escape it. Charmander. I love Charmander. Wow, he's so cool. I've been hunting for almost an hour and it doesn't feel like it. It feels like I've been doing this for 15 minutes. This is insane. Also almost at 100 and resets. 94, baby. Wow, I really picked out all the bangers. I'm so great. I'm also loving the 30th anniversary logo that I added to my layout here. probably going to keep that around for a little bit, or at least try to keep it around. Just for a bit, you know? It's one of those things where this year is it's so different. The 30th anniversary has so far been great. I haven't talked about Winds and Waves yet. Oh my god. I recorded my reaction to it this morning, just as I was watching it. It was that... Hey, this Pokemon Day was pretty good. Admittedly, I'm okay with it for a number of reasons, but mainly the fact that, you know, they gave us kind of crumbs, I guess, still, which is not really surprising, like at all. You know, it's Pokemon. They're never going to, I think, give the amount of games that they used to give ever again. Like, we're probably not going to get another Mystery Dungeon or another Conquest or another Ranger in, like, the foreseeable future. Snap was a very, I want to say, almost like shot in the dark, and I don't think it performed the way that they thought it would. Same went for the Mystery Dungeon re-releases. I'm going to assume that they did not see the numbers they wanted, and so they just decided, nah. Also, well, that's cat. Alternatively, 100 encounters. Yippee! But yeah, like, the Ranger numbers probably never really impressed anybody. Conquest was like a very crazy shot in the dark that was more like a collaboration than anything. They were made, I don't know how many of them were made by Game Freak specifically, but I'm certain that a couple were made, like Coliseum and XD, which is coming out on the Switch too, in like 2 months. It's coming out in April, I think I said it would. It was April or March. Yo, hello. Thank you. Let me double check that, because I'm very excited to. Now, obviously, they're releasing the one game I didn't need, of course. March 2026. So sometime next month, probably in the next like 3 weeks. It doesn't have home connectivity. Shit. They're re-releasing XD. They did not announce Coliseum. So a Coliseum is either going to just randomly launch, or they'll announce it later this year, and they're fixing it or something. I don't know. But it sounds like I'm going to have to buy Coliseum for the Emerald Living Dex and the bonus discs. And that's really boring. I'm not excited for that, because I don't want to do it. Also, completely unrelated, since the Mystic Ticket is kind of back in a way, because this morning a Japanese speedrunner found out very quickly, in about 2.5 hours, that by finishing the game, beating the game for the first time, you get access to the Mystic Ticket and the Aurora Ticket, which is incredible. So I'm very glad that they brought those events back in the Switch version of Fire Red and Leaf Green. But that also means that, like, at this point, I think injecting it is fine. Like, I think injecting it is just as, since it's just, you know, it's been given out again, you might as well. What's the point? You might as frickin' well. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is, because the real reason why you play Coliseum and XD is for a number of Pokemon, but also for what's it called? My brain is like trying to multitask. It's for a number of Pokemon. It's also just for like every important thing you can imagine. So like it's Espeon, Umbreon, it's you know, all the unattainable Pokemon. with Ho and Lugia. But if the Mystic ticket's back, Ho and Lugia are attainable again. Deoxys is attainable again. The only Pokemon, multiple Pokemon, that aren't attainable is, unless they re-release Emerald, and they probably will, with Ruby and Sapphire, sometime probably later this year. I would be surprised if it didn't come out in like the summer and it wasn't part of like a Nintendo Direct like later this year. I'd be surprised if that was the case. I would like to see something shown at a Direct, just like, hey, by the way, we're releasing Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as part of the 30th, because it's the 30th anniversary. It's a whole damn year. It's this whole year leading up to the 31st year of gaming. So there's a lot of things that they can do to continue to release, and we're gonna get more information about the other big thing, which is Pokemon Winds and Waves. Can't believe that's real. I still can't believe that that's real. Winds and Waves is such an interesting, I think, thing, because everybody knew it was coming, but also everybody was like, is it real? Is the Terra League actually real? And of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? But at the same time, man, Winds and Waves looked really good. I think also a lot of the leakers downplayed how they looked. Like, a lot of them were claiming, like, yeah, it's just Scarlet and Violet 2. Dude, if that's what you think Scarlet and Violet 2 is, you are cooked. I have no issue with the games looking like that. They look, so far, the in-game engine looks at least 5 times better than Scarlet and Violet. It looks like there is a massive improvement on the model collision with the worlds. And kind of just like how the player character interacts with the ground, even. So all in all, it looks like a much better take on what they were already doing, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. That is fine. Okay, it looks a lot better than what Scarlet and Violet was. Okay, there's no reason to hate on what looks like an objectively great step in the right direction. And Switch 2 exclusive. January 2027, don't know when, release. So it's probably going to be, I'm going to say March 27, after Pokemon Day. So the final trailer would be released in February. And I don't even know. And possibly the announcement of DLC. Because chances are they're going to keep running with that. They really like the DLC stuff, but I don't think the DLC will be purchasable or pre-orderable or whatever. It'll be like, I don't even know. But it'll probably be another $30 DLC. If not March holiday 27. And I have no problem with that. I don't care how long it takes. I would rather them spend the time needed to make an interesting game that is going to be fleshed out in a way that feels good and feels fun to play and doesn't like lag to hell. And since it's Switch 2 exclusive, it looks like they finally figured out how the engine works, because it looks incredible compared to even Legends EA, obviously. But like, compared to any of the other games, I mean, it's a step way above. So I am curious to see if it really lives up to that hype, because that is going to be, it looks like, is going to be a very, very good game. Does it suck it's not coming out now? Yeah, but I mean, who cares? Who cares? I want the game when the game's ready. I don't want the game when the game's not ready. I don't want a game that's not ready to go. I don't ship a half-baked product. Ship a finished product. I hate the fact that companies have gotten used to shipping nothing burger products that, and this is everything. This is not just Pokemon. People bitch that Legends EA was like half-baked, that it wasn't done. But honestly, the Switch restriction was the reason it was like that. There's no real, I think, other reason that I can think of, looking at it from I guess like a development standard perspective, where like Scarlet and Violet, they tried to reach a bar with the Switch 2 where like they were really trying to make those games a lot better, and just forcing a 60 FPS everything kind of worked, and it fixed a lot of those issues. But ultimately, it didn't fix the core problems of the game. By the gods, oh god. Hi Vex. Good god. Hey, I'm just rotting here. Chatting to myself. This is the app sesh about the new games. Welcome. Oh, Riley, right? Oh, yo, true. I didn't even clock that. Welcome. Hi, Vex. I'm just yapping to myself while I do this. Does this not look like hell? I gotta add that. I have to add the Subway Surfers corner. Okay. Alright, hold on. Here, I got you. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Hold on. Why can't I grab it? Hello? Oh. Because I locked the preview. Sorry, hold on. Okay. There you go. Anyway. Yeah. No, I'm just going off about wins and whivs. Dude, I still can't believe they announced a brand new Pokemon game that looks good. I can't believe they announced a game that looks pretty. That looks solid. That isn't new Pokemon Snap. It also looks a lot like new Snap, which I think is so interesting. Because now I wonder who's working on that game. But then again, it also kind of reminds me a lot of Coliseum with that one city they showed at the beginning of the trailer. Like, it looks like it's a main city that is going to be, I think, a core for, I assume, the story or like the world itself. But it definitely looked super interesting for a more recent Pokemon game. I don't know. Like, yeah, Sword and Shield had some pretty, I think, good ideas of grandeur as far as like the architecture, but it never really could execute on it because you couldn't really fucking see it. You would just see it from far away. So I don't know if I'd call that like. Bro, apologize for the misspell. W gamer. Vex, what do you think of the maximum autism setup, though? Does this not peak? It is great, right? Dude, I don't know. This is I want to make this clear to you because you don't really. I don't know how much you know about shiny hunting. This is a 1 in 8192 chance. 8,192. I could get it anywhere between 1 and 8192, or double it and give it to the next me. Mind you, someone today, I'm not even joking, someone today got a shiny Bulbasaur in a little over 300 encounters. So I have hope, but I'm pretty sure there are other people that are still going that, I did not want this, that have not gotten anything. So, yeah. Has she been naming it each time? No. Okay, thank God. Who's Joe? Joe Mama. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vex. This is unfortunately the sleeper stream. Just like every other Shiny Hunter adventure. And what's crazy too is I'm doing this the worst way. Ready? Switch. Switch. Wait, it gets better. The other... Well, you saw the flicker. The other one's a DS. I'm doing this the worst way possible. Epic. Potion. Hold on. Huh. Oh my god. I said 167. I want to fucking kill myself. Oh my god, dude. I hope not. I hope I don't get it on 167. That would be bad. I don't want that. I don't want it. But yeah, I've just been sitting here yapping to myself about the state of Pokemon and the presents today, because I was kind of just yapping about, I think, the games in general. I also came to the realization today that I have to do, if I want to do the Emerald Living Dex, I have to do it on original hardware, which I think is really disappointing, because unsurprisingly, Pokemon cannot figure out how to add two-way transfer to older games on the Switch. I don't know why. I mean, Fire Red and Leaf Green had access to Pokemon Box, which was essentially a version of Home. So the connectivity is there. I honestly would have rather them released Box on the Switch and just made that and like function with the games. Like that would have made more sense, I feel like. Then again, here we are. So, yeah, this is going about as well as one could expect. And my realization comes with pain. I'm not excited at all. I'm gonna hate it so much. Also, we're doing it in factors of 2, so I can't get it on 167. But it can technically be 167, I guess, depending on which copy it's on. But yeah, no, I'm just suffering. Dude, Creeper, oh man. Yeah, shiny hunting streams are also just like basically just chatting, which is really funny in retrospect. That's all it is. Basically just a just chatting stream with some noise on in the background. So, welcome to my brain, where all fun stops and I just yap about nothing. The endless mind zone that is my awful brain. Full of garbage and fun facts about Pokemon. And no shiny Charmander. No? I didn't drop frames, but my thing froze for a second. my preview. That was weird. That's very odd. I arguably have like the worst setup though. There's so many, dude. There's a guy streaming 5 copies of this game in like 5 different languages. Well, I think 2 of them were in English, but in like a bunch of different languages, which is hilarious because like there's no reason to buy the other ones outside of just having extra copies. That's it. So if I wanted extra copies, although I think I'd want to get the Japanese ones. I think I would rather get those. Because having those would be kind of cool. Like, to me, that's cool. Because I also already own a bunch of them. Or did you get more shinies in the Bengali version? Is there a Bengali version? I was not aware of that. Sounds like, I don't know, something you'd get in like a scam email. It's like saying, here, you can buy more RAM here. Guys, I just gotta install more RAM. Don't worry about it. It's fine. In this day and age, I'd love to be able to just install more RAM. I'll never have any more, though. Bam, bam, bam. Also, getting my brain to multitask was an effort for the first, like, 50 resets. Your great uncle passed, and you've inherited $40,000 just to give me your social security number. Yo, great uncle passed. That's crazy. I'll have to give it to you. It's 1. That's it. It's just 1. I was the first. I'm great uncle. They weren't aware. It's me. But yeah, this hunt is like, it's easier for, I feel like, for the Switch users, because on the Switch, all you have to do is press all 4 of the buttons, the face buttons, X, Y, B, and A. But on the DS and on the Game Boy, it's start, select, and then A and B, and it sucks. You can actually hit. It's really funny. You can still do start and select on the Switch version. It's just more efficient to do the 4 phase buttons. So it's a weird hunt. Hey, 150. I'm also curious how many. I mean, I've been streaming for an hour. I have over 100 already. That was fast. Okay, I didn't take it on the 1. I don't know why. I don't want it. Imagine that one's a shiny. Okay. It wasn't. Now I'm sad. But yeah, what else happened today? God, that presents. People were kind of already dunking on that presents being bad, as if they a lot of people. I love how we do this every single year. Every year, twice a year, we do the direct / Pokemon presents was awful, and it wasn't good because it didn't have the game I wanted. Like, bro, shut up. Guys, they're not releasing another Pokemon Ranger. It's not happening. They haven't released one in over a decade. You really think they're going to make another one now? The whole point of Ranger was it was a DS exclusive. It was literally only on the DS. And the catch? The stylus. That was the gimmick. It was stylus base. And then when they made the 3DS, they realized nobody really cared about the stylus anymore. The stylus was just a part of the game's functions. And people didn't really use them anyway. And they just used their fucking fingers, which is why the iPhone exists. You know? But then, like, then you look at, like, Mystery Dungeon. And so far they've... Wow, this song's really quiet. Damn. Okay, that one's not. Sick. Same soundtrack, just different song. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. There's just something incredible about how every Presents we do the same song and dance of like, yeah, that Presents kind of sucked. I was hoping for like a new game. Trust me, they were supposed to announce Pokemon MOBA 2. Unite 2? Yeah, bro. They announced new characters for Unite. That was about it. I mean, literally the first 20 minutes of the Presents was just ads for all their other games. So it started with, obviously we got to talk about the 30th anniversary. And then it jumped to all of their mobile games, Masters X, or as I like to call it, Master Sex. And then Unite, Cafe Remix, Go. Go is apparently they're bringing back all the Pokemon, so you can, if I wanted to get into Go, I guess now's the time to do so. They talked about the World Championships. They talked about Pokopia. They did a whole new trailer for Pokopia. They showed Pokemon Champions, the Battle Sim, which is coming out in April on the Switch, and then later this year on mobile. Don't know when. They didn't announce when. And then after Pokopia, they did the new games, Winds and Waves. And like, it was 25 minutes long, and it was literally everything I expected it to be, because they have so many mobile games in succession. They announced a new set for TCG that's coming. It's like a 30th anniversary set. They announced Pocket stuff, they didn't even announce Pocket. They showed the Paldean Wonders trailer again, as if we haven't seen it already. For which the Pocket stuff had already come out. It wasn't not anything new. They just showed some cards. I think that was it. And then they did do a little, it was a surprise to me. They showed a small trailer for Legends EA for Mega Dimension. Yeah, let's go, new scalper content, true. But they showed a new trailer for Legends EA and I thought it was something completely new. Nope. It was just the one Mega they didn't give us yet. It was Mega Garchomp Z. And I was so disappointed when I realized that's all it was. I was like, damn, that was really it. Like, oh, okay, I guess that is it. And that's fine, but like, you know, I don't know. That was everything I expected it to be. I wasn't really anticipating like some obscene brand new Pokemon game. Like, of course, the big thing they're going to announce today is Gen 10. Were we expecting something else? Were we expecting, if they announced a Ranger game or a mystery dungeon game they would just shadow drop it, because it's not made by their people. Snap was shown, I think, at a regular Nintendo, Nintendo Direct. I don't even know if it was shown. Maybe it was shown for the first time in a Presents, but it was also shown in a Direct. And like, whatever. They add Pikachu to Fortnite and make it a $30 sidekick. Honestly, they probably make a bunch of money doing that. Yeah, they should have. You're absolutely right. They should have. They should add the Pokemon trainers. Just period. Just add Pokemon trainers as a skin. And then add like Charmander, Pikachu, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur as backpacks. Or sidekicks or whatever. That would have been sick. But they wouldn't want Pokemon in a game with guns. Period. Like, that's a full stop thing, I think, for them. So, I don't know. It's one of those things where if they did it, it would be such a surprise. But yeah, the Direct went about as well as I thought it was going to. I wasn't really expecting it to be anything crazy. And I wasn't expecting anything new, even for the 30th anniversary, guys. Come on, what are we doing? We really think they're gonna release something groundbreaking? They're making a good game. That's all that matters. That's all. People wanted them to cook. They're cooking. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them cooking on a new game that's actually gonna look half decent. I think I'd be more mad if they released literally Scarlet and Violet 2. I would have been pissed if it just looked the same quality as Scarlet and Violet. But nope, it looks infinitely better. Alright, Vex, here's your moment. This is 167 and 168. I can't hit the funny number, but I will. I accidentally said no. God damn it. Is this it? It probably isn't. I'm sure that this hunt is going to go unreasonably over odds. Darn. Anyway. Because it's Fraudmander? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I decided... You know why I'm doing it, too? Is because I want the Black Charizard. I've never had this thing before. I don't even think I've ever hunted. Actually, no. I do have a shiny Charizard in Scarlet and Violet. I think. But... it's not the same. You know? This is like a classic game. I've never done this hunt before. As a kid, I always wanted to do it. So I figured this is a perfect opportunity to, like, make a video about it. Especially if I actually get it. which would be nice. Because then I'm gonna do a Fire Red and Leaf Green Living Dex. Just the main game. Don't know if I'm gonna do the National Dex, because I can't. It'll depend on which game I get it in. If I get it in Leaf Green, which is my DS copy, or my Game Boy copy, then... yeah, I'll do the Living Dex. If I don't... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. That's one of those things where, like, it'll depend on... I don't know. I don't know what it's going to depend on. At this point, it's more of a question of what my next plans are, because after I finish the Legends of the DLC, it's going to be the Ultra Sun and Moon games. That's like a whole different mess. And then when I have the money and like the time to lock in on an Emerald Living Dex, that's when these games are going to come in handy. But I can't use the Switch versions. So the Switch versions are almost entirely useless to me. If it's on the Switch version, then I just get a really cool playthrough with Charizard. And that'd be cool. Some people are doing like a shiny badge quest. So they have to get a shiny Pokemon before each badge, or like a shiny team quest or something. Like they're just hunting specific shinies. So it's like there are some people doing really cool things with it. God damn it! But I'm literally just going to be just using shiny Charizard. Nothing else. What a shiny like Dream Team quest. I think a lot of people call it Dream Teams. In the community, that's a whole different mess. I don't want to do all that. I would like to just get it, play the game, have a good little fun time, and then do a Living Dex in it at some point, because I'll have to play both games to finish the Living Dex, or at least one of the games completely, and then the other one for the version exclusives. And then Emerald's a whole other mess. I literally only need it for a bunch of the Kanto mons that aren't in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. No name. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. This is pretty much what I expected. Now, I'm just glad the games look the same, because they're running on completely different hardware, and they could look totally different. There are some people who are running 2 Switches, and they look entirely different, and I'm just looking at it like, damn. Okay. I'll be here suffering. This is my life now. I'm stuck in jail. $180. Bam, bam, bam. Bum, bum. Alright, this is boring. Yes. Hello? Leaf Green? Catch up? Oh, man. I would like to get to... I think 500 would be a good place to get to tonight. Especially because this hunt is kind of fast. Compared to, like... I don't know. Other starters? Because what's the fastest one? Actually, I don't even know what the fastest starter hunt is. Is it this one? No, Heart Gold Soul Silver. It's Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's absolutely Heart Gold Soul Silver, now that I'm thinking about it. That one's... Because that one's just check 3. And then... What's it called? And then reset. This one has a little dialogue, but I don't even know if I'd call it, like, bad compared to, like, Black and White or, or God, or anything else. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Sun and Moon is, like, arguably the longest. I think Sun and Moon is, like, the longest. And then the Ultra games are, like, infinitely faster. Ooh, a shiny Litten in the Ultra games would be cool to hunt. I wouldn't, maybe. Depends on how this hunt goes, I think. Well, can the Leaf Green copy catch up? Please. Okay, it did. It got there first. Sick. No. Okay. That's fine. Classic. Bam. 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 Bum bum bum. I love Charmander. He's so friggin' cool. Oh, you didn't hear my cry. Damn. Well, too loud. Oh no. What a crazy day, though. Pokemon Day is over, and I'm pretty satisfied. I think I'm happy with the end result. You know, today was a very just crazy day, and oh, I'm just happy that, you know, it's ending on a good note. Probably not gonna get the shiny, but it's cool I'm doing this at all. Well, I really hope that one wasn't the shiny. I didn't even mean to do that. Okay, that's gonna happen at least one more time. We won't count that one because I didn't look at it. It just never happened, okay? If that's the one that got away, I'm gonna be so sad. It's also so easy to do that on the Switch. I literally just hit all the buttons at once. Pretty much on accident. My brain did it. Sick. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Whoa. Better go back to the right screen here. Oh, sick. The Subway Surfers is there. Let me... They're better. Okay, alright. I'm checking this. Okay, it's nothing. Thank God. Oh my God. Wow, this is so great. I am loving this so much. Yippee. Man, I love this new microphone arm I have. It's so good. This new mic arm is like one of my nicer purchases, and I think it was relatively cheap, honestly. It's not that expensive. But to hold my pretty new microphone and not really give me any issues, seemingly, I don't think it will. It doesn't feel like it will. It seems pretty sturdy. I mean, I would be very surprised if this thing like came apart or something. Hello? Thank you. I don't know, there's just so many little things where it's just like, oh yeah, no, I would not expect this to kind of fall off, especially because it's not heavy. When I picked out the box of this microphone, because this is the streamer mic, it's the SMB7. I legitimately thought, is it even fucking in here? That was my first thought picking this microphone up. I was like, damn, this is light. Did I get mugged? Like, what's going on? Did I get baited? Did my box get rumbled through? Because the box was a little messed up, admittedly. It was a little scuffed. But you know, it was all intact and there wasn't any issues. But I mean, dude, it's a lightweight. And I'm looking at the reviews for everything, and reviews got so bad for everything. I don't know what to trust anymore. I still have to put my new hard drive in my computer. I gotta figure that out later. I almost just reset the Switch game again on accident. I really gotta not do that. X and Y, man. God, sometimes I do wish we did get like a full X and Y remake. That would have been so cool. That like took place throughout Lumiose. That would have been at least, I think, a good way to handle kind of the side missions. The side missions would have been so much more interesting if they were scattered about the region. But the story would have also changed dramatically. You know? We then would have probably had to get every Zygarde core and all that other garbage. And that would have been miserable. Charmander. $200. That's quick. Hour and a half for 200. So by the end of the stream, I should have 400. Right? The same pace I'm going without any more like massive interruptions. I'm gonna stream till like 9:30. If I stream till 10, I'll absolutely have 500. And I would love to get 500. Because I'm probably gonna hit odds. This hunt's definitely hitting odds. If not, it's gonna get close. I would be remiss to say if this hunt did not go over odds. That would be amazing. Like, it would be incredible if this hunt didn't go over odds. If this hunt was like a 1,000 or like 2,000 encounter hunt, it'd be sick. That'd be freaking great. But it probably won't be. It'll probably be like a 4,000, 8,000 kind of hunt, just for a Charmander, and I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate Charmander by the end of this hunt. Oh. These peak soundtracks keep me going. A classic. If that's a shiny, I swear to God. Hey dies. Thank God. Hey, I'm walking here. Alright, that's enough. God, I love Heart Gold Soul Silver. Can't wait to... Well, I have to buy another copy of Heart Gold. I don't have it. That is gonna suck. I'm expecting that to kind of be miserable because it's gonna be like $100 game. Or maybe I'll find it tomorrow. I don't know. Is gonna head out and check out some game stuff. So I don't know. Maybe oh, Absol's live again. Oh, this dude took a break to eat dinner and then came back. Oh my God. I love him so much. Let me actually see. What is he at? I want to see what he's at. Because I know he didn't get it. If he did get it, that's sick. Well, let's see. What's John doing? John is... Oh, he's in the power plant. There's 4 badges and he's in the power plant? Okay. He must be having fun. I don't know how. But he's having the time of his life. Mr. Blogs. How you doing, buddy? Where are we at? He's at 2030. We're doing the same hunt, by the way. This guy's at 2030 on 5 different copies. He's got 3 English copies, 1 Italian copy, and 1 Japanese copy. All in Switch. That's scary. He's been doing it on 5 copies all day. Did I hit the button? I didn't. I thought I did. I did not. Oh! Hey, at least this is a classic. I love Route 113, man. As a kid, this route was like... If there was any route that gives me nostalgia, like soundtrack-wise, it's this one. Route through 113 in Hoenn is arguably the best route because it is a sooty, ashy, volcanic route that has this really cool effect with the grass, and it's got everything. Cool encounters in the grass, and a really just nice core theme. Because it's adventurous. It's an adventurous theme. What a great game Ruby Sapphire and Emerald are. Those are the games I cherish, I think, the most. It just sucks that we got Fire Red and Leaf Green first. But of course, in any case, we were always getting these games first. There's no way we weren't getting these games first. These games are so, like, tragically just Kanto coded, so they have to be first. Well, I mean, they are Kanto, but, like, it's the Kanto pill you have to swallow. So, how unfortunate that these came first. If only the 3rd generation and its 20th anniversary was the ones we were getting. But we should get them this year either way. I think by the end of the year they should be out, and everybody will send another $60 on Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Pokemon will line their pockets with an unreasonable amount of money. So, that's fine. This sheesh loud. This is fine. Oh, we're replaying everything. What was the difference I made? I talked to mom and I didn't talk to mom. Good. Actually, I think I did on Link Varian. I don't know. I recorded myself playing through the beginnings of both games, so we're good. Okay. No shiny. Bold. Two. Wow. Bum 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 bum. What a hunt. Charmander. God love him. Oh, okay. Ah, I forgot that these were like this. That there's like an explanation at the bottom. Like the L and R button in this game. Hello? Okay. Greetings. This is the help system. Call me up whenever or wherever you need by pressing the L or R button. The help messages change to suit the situation, so check them often, please. What to do in this situation? I can't find the person I want. I've talked to everyone. Try moving on to a new road, town, or place. Anyway. I completely forgot that this was even here. Granted, I'm gonna have to go through that again, but so be it. Oh, right. I had this bag selected. Dig. Okay. What? Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? Sure. I'll take it. Squirter. Didn't mean to hit that. Fantastic. Yippee. Wow. That was fast. Somehow leaving caught up. I'll never understand why. Why there's some weird delay with these games. Okay, Blue, you take Squirt. After 238 encounters, I've finally figured out how to do these one-handed each. Mostly because my hand was getting tired on the controller. Man, if I find this thing, this is gonna be the craziest thing. But it won't be today. There's no way I find this thing today. There's just no... The odds are so unbelievably not in my favor. Like, yeah, there's some people who have done some really cool things today. Like, how's Radiant doing? He's so far... Yeah, oh my god, dude. He is... He's not in the odds yet, but he's definitely... I mean, he's nowhere near it. But he's absolutely gonna be standing in the odds should he not find what's it called, not his shiny. He's gonna phase for sure. I'd be really surprised if he found shiny male Nidoran before anything else. And he's already at over almost 1,200 encounters. So that's... Wow, we're getting crazy sounds in here. But that 340, man, that 340 killed him. Bruh. There you go. Oops. But yeah, he's probably cooked. I doubt Radiant's gonna get another anything today. 8192 is so brutal sometimes. But the fact he got something today is impressive. He's doing better than most, so I really can't kick it. Can't kick a guy while he's down. And I have probably the weirdest odds. I have digital and physical 8192 odds. I don't even know what to call that. I have weird double odds. No Charmander. No Charmander. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. 267. I wish. It's a good one, though. Vexus is going about as one would expect. I'm suffering. And we're not even close. Can I get a second Subway Surfer footage? Yeah, alright. Give me a second. You want Subway Surfers or you want like something else? What are we feeling? Are we just feeling Subway Surfers, or did we want like, I don't know, what's a good one? Temple Run? I can do Temple Run. The lowest quality one I can find, alright? Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Nope. There we go. Fantastic. Now we're just gonna we'll just put it right next to it. Same size. Or how about I'll put it like up here. How's that? Is that good? Do we agree with this? That's good. How do we feel? This is fire. I agree. Also, hold on. Okay, never mind. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this. You like the 2 FPS? Yeah, it's peak, right? Hold on. Ugh. I wanted to bring in some more random garbage, but, well, it's Pokemon related, but it doesn't matter now. Just keep adding random shit. See how long it lasts until I like start to get rid of it. Yeah, I've run out of yap steam. I think I'm over yapping. There's nothing really to yap about. I don't know. I could gush about winds and waves all day, but honestly, just excited for it to come out. That's it. You know, is it like a year and a half to a year away? 100%. It is not coming out anytime soon. It is so far away. Didn't mean to go through all of that, but whatever. Spam day too hard. Put a picture of the diamond mining guy just for motivation. Oh yeah, of course. Hold on. Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. I think I just double reset. Whatever. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is perfect. The song just like freaked out? Was that just me? Okay. We'll get the lowest quality version. It's a YouTube thumbnail. Image. Mining. Okay. Yep. We'll just drop that in. Black bars and all. And we're gonna throw that. We'll throw it, how about throw it like right here. I don't want to cover Chandelure. So I like it. So you know, we'll just throw it like right here. My alerts also go in like this section. So if anybody, God forbid, follows, even though I haven't gotten a follower in like, I think like 2 months, it's going to show up over that. But yeah, this is game. This is peak. So this will be my meme corner. This is the counter. And the counter has to be its own section. I'm sure I'll find a way to put some garbage over there, though. Oh, I didn't pick it. Whoopsie. Yeah, we gotta have the motivation on screen, obviously. I'm a fan of it. Yeah, we don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop till we get it. Gonna hit at some point before 9,000 trust. Whoever said it worked. Okay. It doesn't work. it's only that. Yeah, no, some point before 9,000. It's okay. Yeah, let's see. A couple people went live, or not a couple people. Well, a bunch of people went live this morning hunting not just Charmander, but like all the starters. And so far, I feel like only a few people have gotten anything. if anybody. It's so cooked. One guy went live. God damn it. He went live. I think he got off stream to eat, came back. I check his stream. He's at 2,000 encounters. It's like, bro, he's got 5 games. He's got 5. Got 5 games. And he's at 2,000. Nothing. Granted, I feel like people. I know what people mean when they say it's 1 in 8, 192. Because, like, okay, so the way odds work is, right, it's 1 in 8, 192, and that's combined between both games. Even though the odds technically are, I think it's like, it's 1 in 8, 192 per game. That's what I think it is. But apparently it's 1 in 8, 192 total, which I feel like is, it doesn't make any sense. Like, maybe I'm just stupid and I don't understand. But, like, wouldn't odds, if it was 1 in 8, 192, be per game and not just, what's it called? Total? Understandably, I mean, you know, you can also go over odds, which is stupid. So what's the point of having odds in the first place if you're just going to go over odds anyway? But, like, I don't really get it. You know? Like, I would think that technical odds would be like 1 in 16,000 or something when you're hunting and doing your dual hunting like this. That's what I think. But maybe I'm just stupid and I don't understand how numbers work in random number generated games. And I'm just, I should just go back to my hole of not being a shiny hunter. I also need to prove myself I can do this. That's the other thing. I have to like make sure I do this, because if I ever want to do a shiny living national dex, this is going to be at least like 20% of it. It's just A192 hunts. Yeah, whatever odds. And I'll make it as like as good for me as possible. Like, if I can do a hunt where even if I phase, I'm getting something that I need, then I'll be happy. Yeah, bro. I know. Bongoing that cat, dude. I don't know. I'm just kind of in my own realm, I think, now. I also still need to finish the Scarlet and Violet video. And I'm going to have to... Well, I don't know if I'm going to have to re-record. I'm probably going to re-record all the audio again, because I'm stupid. And I'm just probably going to just do all of it again. And do another pass in it. Make sure that it sounds good and it feels right. This song is so quiet, you can't even hear it. Only I can hear it. There we go. Good God. And 270. Still nothing at 267 or 269. No. Dude, watch this hit like odds. I at some point, strong chance I'm standing in the odds. If not, I'll be really happy. I'll be really fucking happy if I'm not standing in the odds. But if I'm lucky, I get away with getting this thing before. Again, I mean, like, this one dude got fucking Bulbasaur and 340 encounters. I still can't believe it. And now he's on his other hunt, and he's not getting that thing anytime soon. He's already over 1,000 encounters. He's well over 1,000 encounters. He's not getting it anytime soon. If he does, good for him. But if he's going to phase at least twice, once, maybe twice. I don't know. Phasing is such a weird thing too, because like he's only encountering his target a grand total of like 20% of the time on one game and like 1% of the time on the other game. So he's not even like encountering it consistently, but he'll encounter like Mankey way more on a way higher percentage. So chances are he'll get like a shiny Mankey or something. But 8192 hunts are like torture. You can do them for weeks. I mean, there's a streamer, Arlie. Party Arlie. She's been hunting in Diamond and Pearl for a shiny Piplup. She's over 12,000. Okay. 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, got dragged into a conversation. God damn it. Anyway, buy the Piplups. Dude. Imagine being... Well, she's closer to double over odds, I think, now. Arlie is so close to being double over odds, technically, that I would be surprised if she got it before, like, 8, what is it? Well, no, 8 and 8 is, yeah, 16, so over 16,000. Yeah, 16, like 3, 16.4, something like that. It'll be in that range. She'll probably get it. She'll be angry when she gets it, but she'll get it. God damn it. Yippee. What a fun idea this was. I'm so glad I decided to do this now. Honestly, though, when I get bored of this, or when I'm like, I need to take a break from it, I can just play Legends of ZA. So I'm in a very unique position where I can just juggle between my projects. And I won't, like, I don't think it'll bother me too much. But if I get it, that'd be even cooler. If I get it, I mean, would be nice. Let's see how the other streamers are doing. Anybody found anything yet? I don't think stream picks any of that up, right? No. Okay. Sick. Wow. No. Although he's gonna get those encounters fast. Who else is left? Oh, he's adding more images. Oh. Ah, wrong button. Hello. Dude is at 2,300 already for Charmander. That's crazy. That'll be me in like a few days. Knowing my luck. If I get to like... God damn it. If I get to... If I get to 1,000 encounters and I don't have it, I'd expect this to go way beyond. Hold on. Sorry. It's gaming. I love gaming. Sad. I'm almost at 300 encounters. Thank you for all you've done for us, Phil. Okay. Who's Phil? Phil Spencer? I don't care about Phil Spencer, bro. Yo, RIP Xbox. Actually, no. Why am I even saying that? Xbox died after the one. What am I talking about? Xbox has been dead. They've just been living off of the dead corpse of all of the games they've been trying to prop up. They've been a zombie for the last what? How many years has Xbox been a zombie? A decade or so? Media console has been since the Xbox One. It is just a media console. Dude, I feel like the PS3 was marketed kind of like amongst, I think, most people as like the media console because it could play Blu-ray discs. That was the big thing. And then, lo and behold, the Xbox is just, yeah, a 700 smart TV next-gen console. Oh, it's so unfortunate. How did Xbox stray so far? And then there's people who consider the 360 a failure. I'm just like, dude, the 360 was like, it was the shit. The 360 was the thing in the early 2000s. It had some of the best games, and it just did what it should have always done, which is being a good console. I don't know. It did exactly what I thought it was gonna do, which was just play games. It was a tough ass console. It did everything it was supposed to do. It was a good console for gaming and nothing else. It didn't fucking play Netflix. It didn't play. I honestly think the uprise in media though is what pushed it to like that. Social Xbox 360 were a million times better than PlayStation 3. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, compared to the PS3, the Xbox 360 was like a decade ahead. And then the PlayStation 4 just took everything the 360 did and did it just the same, but, you know, they made it available, and then the Xbox One just kind of like threw it all out the window for Windows. I don't know, like a Windows-esque operating system, which I always thought was such a sorry disappointment of a look and feel. I don't know. I never really looked at the one the same that I did at the 360. The 360 was just something else entirely. Which is unfortunate because, like, I don't know. That era could come back. It would take a monstrous effort. But it'll probably never happen. So it's such an unlikely thing. Oh well. Kind of a, I don't know, a lost cause. But even the PS5, I mean, I don't even touch my PS5. I literally don't touch it. It just collects dust, and I clean it every once in a while. You know, my PC and shit, even my old DSs get more use than my PlayStation 5. My Switch is my most used console. Never thought I'd say that. But since 2017, it's been my most used console. That's just because it plays Pokemon games. You know, PC is obviously like the most used, but we're talking consoles. My Switch is just the thing to play. And the fact that the fact they put Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch, the greatness of bringing Emeralds and eventually to the Switch, and maybe even people are hoping for DS games. I don't think that's ever gonna fucking happen. I think it's gonna be years away if it's going to. You know, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2. Like, putting all those games on the Switch. Could you do it? Yeah. Could. Like, they definitely could. It's not like they can't. They can. It's just they don't want to. Because they know that, like, they're going to have to sell the games probably for like $20 each. Probably. It'll probably also sell for like $20. Then inevitably what'll happen is, you know, it'll make a bunch of money. People will be upset that it's going to cost money. And then, I don't know. Something, we'll inevitably see the change in maybe idea around how they want to present these classic games. You know, but the fact that they chose to like release, like solo re-release these games on the Switch as standalone copies. Interesting choice. I like it. I'm not better than paying for Switch Online plus expansion. I don't want to pay for that. I simply do not. Just don't want to. It is so. Oh, wait. Okay, there's some opportunities to do cool things. Because with the Pro Controller, you have the back buttons on the Pro Controller. These, where is it? It's like here. So I wonder how that could get used with this game. Probably not much. Probably like the select button, maybe. God damn it. But yeah, I miss the old console wars. I miss the golden era. Dude, I love coughing. R S O G A R S Dogar. Peak. Yeah. Ah. Man, I can't wait to get a shiny Charmander. It's gonna be my prize and joy. Squirter. Dude, I love Squirtle. God, 2004. 2004. Why does it say 1995? I know that's when Game Freak was like established, but I'm surprised it doesn't say 1996. That's an interesting choice. Bum 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 bum. It's another image I can add to the layout. I feel like it's around that time. What's a good, what do we got? Vex, do you have any ideas? Are we feeling anything else? I need something new to spice up my life. I wanted to add one of the, like, animated sprites from one of the other games, but it seems kind of pointless. It'd be better if it was like, I don't know. I could add the new dog. I could do that. I don't know. The key art of the new dog. I'm a big fan of Pombon. I think objectively it's my favorite. But I do like the other ones. I can't really like I'm not impartial. I like that one more. So I guess I am impartial. I'm lying to you. No Charmander. Bitch. Here, let me... God. Windy Wave. Ah! The Japanese website played music. It scared the hell out of me. Oh, this is cool. Wait, the Japanese website is so much cooler. Give it up for the Japanese website to always fucking make cool shit. And for the English website to always look like a cobbled together piece of garbage. Hold on. The dog. Here, I'm just gonna put it over here. Bada boom. I have to group these, otherwise I'm never gonna fucking selected item. We're just gonna call it garbage. The group. The group is just called garbage. I'm not gonna lock the group, I'm just gonna leave it open. Okay. Wonderful. Anyway. I'm officially a shiny hunter. My stream is full of random garbage now. My stream layout is slowly turning into like a crawl. Dude, if you've ever like really looked at some of the larger shiny hunters, some of their layouts is literally like 60%, like everything around the games, at least 60 if not more percent of it is covered in just random memes and art and garbage. Like, it's not even like, we're not even, the game is a side quest, you know, comparatively. Like, no, this is the, god damn it, this is the main show now. Oh no, my bag. Now it's gonna open my bag, but this Japanese website's actually kind of sick. This stuff is peak, man. I still don't know why they made 2 pro tags again. Like, what's the difference between these guys? Is there something I'm missing? I feel like there's something I'm missing. But at least the Japanese logos are cool. Japanese logos are always fucking cool, man. Yeah, the Japanese version, I mean, obviously they're like the main versions of the games. But man, they always get the good stuff. They get the cool website, they get the cool logos. The English logos are whatever to me. They once again, like, even like what's the biggest offenders? I don't even know what I would consider. I mean, the originals, red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, like, those are so wildly different. Because it's just text at the end of the day. Fire red, leaf green, diamond pearl. No. But then, like, you know, you look at, I think it was black and white was the first ones where they started to kind of change them, and I'm really like designed them, and then black 2, white 2, Sun and Moon, the Ultra games. And then I think Let's Go was like the first time they really changed it up. But it's never really felt significant of a change. A little buggy. Okay. But yeah, I will always be jealous of the Japanese versions of Pokemon. They always get the good stuff because the Japanese know how to market, design, and like create cool things. And the localized versions just look like garbage every time. They just don't do a good job. Or like I don't know. It's like they're not willing to really stretch, I think, the bounds of what design could be. There's almost like they hit a wall with it where it's like, we want legibility the most. We want the most legible product. Double female. We want the most legible product possible without losing any like words. And they end up making like a really kind of plain, kind of empty logo that ends up just not hitting. But then also the websites are poorly designed. Like the websites aren't well designed. They aren't like they're always very sterile in the sense that it's just blocks. And then the Japanese websites are like these intense JavaScripted like scroll throughs that have so much going on. God damn it. Like, I love what they do with their websites. It just looks so pretty when you scroll through and you see everything. Like, there's nothing more satisfying than... Well, getting blasted with music is not one of those things, but, you know, the movie is playing in the background of, like, the trailer, and you see the characters, and you get the art, and the art is in its own little block, and it feels, like, interactive. Interactive design is, like... probably the main thing that is a big difference between the English and Japanese websites. God damn it! And that alone makes me jealous. Jealous for a better designed product. The day the English Pokemon website updates is the day I maybe cry. Oh, poor leggies. I wonder if it'd be easier to use a Joy-Con here. I'm using my Pro Controller literally like this. I'm holding it like this because it's easier. At that point, I should just use the Joy-Con. I can just grab one too. It doesn't really matter. If you think about it, this is really just gambling, but with your sanity instead of your money. You just put that together? Yeah, Pokemon Shiny Hunting has always been like a gambling ring, so to speak, I guess. I don't know. It's like, yeah, you're hunting for something that is wildly like just ridiculous odds, and ultimately either gives you the cool thing and you just keep re-rolling it and re-rolling it and re-rolling it until you hit. But you hit way less. That's it. In the new games, you hit a lot. You hit like literally, I'm not even joking, like 7 times out of 10. Like you can hit, like in Scarlet and Violet, Lenzier, it's stupid how many shinies you can get in those games. Those games, it kind of took the fun out of it. For me, it ruined it in that sense. Where it was so, you know, like you just can't stop winning. Like you're winning so much, it's just too much winning. I don't know. For me, that's how I see it. But I also do think that, like, this is the classic way to really enjoy shiny hunting. And again, I said it earlier in the stream, this is not my first 8192 hunt. Like, I've done them before. I admittedly got pretty lucky on the last one I did. The last one I did was Giratina and Platinum. On my last full playthrough of Platinum, I hunted Giratina just for fun. And I got it in, like, 360 resets. Soft resets. So, like, yeah, that was, like, I'm approaching that number pretty much right now. And that was, like, I was doing that while I was working. I was just working. I would hit the buttons. I'd be like, okay. I do a couple encounters. I work a little bit, do a couple of encounters. This was also, like, years ago. Like, oh. Hey, the shiny wasn't in that one. We'll count it. It's not in that one. That's the second time I've done that today. So we'll see how many more times I do that. I mean, how many more times am I going to fail doing a reset too early? We'll see. I'm like, dude, imagine. I'd be really sad if that was the case. I'd be so mad. I'd be so sad. Add another 14,000. All right. Slap it on there. I just reset my 8192 odds. It's happening. I'm cooked. There's so many buttons. I'm talking. I stare at everything. And I'm like, bro. Of course I'm going to hit all the buttons accidentally. On both games at the same time. That my brain doesn't know which stage I'm in. At least I'm going to get to my goal tonight of 400. I want to hit 500, so we'll see how much longer I go for. I would like to. It would be nice to hit 500, because at least then I know. I'm like, all right, this is going to be a long, hunt. If this takes like, oh god, I don't even want to say that actually. But if it takes an unreal amount of time, I will just pop between doing this and finishing the ZA DLC. I don't know if I could do this every day for like a month. I think I'd actually just lose my mind. That's true gambling. Just stick me in a room with bright lights and a camera and 2 consoles and force me to try to remember that you know, my buttons all do the same things. They all reset everything and I'm cooked otherwise. I love the PWT. Oh man, I can't wait to replay Black 2 White 2. That's going to be a really fun playthrough, I think. I haven't played those games in such a long time that I genuinely think that's going to be really fun to play. Like, I'm excited to replay Fire to Leaf Green. I'm excited to go back to the Ultra games after I'm done with ZA. I think I'm going to try to bounce. If I'm not ready to do the Emerald Living decks, what I'm probably going to end up doing is playing Sword and Shield, because I still have to do that. There's a couple of Switch games I have to finish, and by a couple, I mean literally all of them. I have to play, because I've only done Scarlet and Violet and Legends ZA, so I've literally only done the new games. I still have to play through, we're going backwards, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, Sword and Shield, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's a lot of games. I'm not excited to play at least 3 of those. Legends ZA, Legends Arceus, the other Legends game. I will not 100%. There's like a strong chance I'm going to do some of the side missions. I don't know if I could mentally put myself through doing all the side missions in that game, because that game's side missions are actually like unbelievably difficult to complete in like a short amount of time. Like it would take me at least 2 months to finish everything. The pace that I go, it would take me so long to finish it. So I might as well just like do the main game, get the reward for Shiny and Amorous, do what I need to do, because I think the reward is Shiny and Amorous, right? I hope it is. Mother of God. Let me double check that. Because the home stuff is like, it's so important. Let's see. Gift Pokemon. So for completing all 3 dexes in Sword and Shield, you get Shiny Keldeo. For completing the Kanto Dex in Let's Go games, you get Shiny Meltan. Yep, the Hisui Dex is Shiny and Amorous. And and the BDSP Dex completed is Shiny Manaphy. I already have Shiny Meloetta from Scarlet and Violet. And then that's it. Yeah, that's it. Wow, that's not a lot. That's actually nothing. That's a couple of shinies. When are we gonna get ZA? And what's the reward gonna be? If it's Shiny Victini, I think I'll cry. I think that's the one I'd want the most. Shiny Victini would be like a peak reward. I know it won't be. It will probably end up being... Actually, I don't know what it would be. Probably Volcanion. Or what someone said it to me kind of recently, what it could be, and I forget what it is. It's one of the ones in ZA already, but Shiny Victini would be pretty cool. I don't know. It's Shiny Pizza. Dude, Za. I love that it's like the reference name is PLZA. It's just so funny because it's just Plaza. It's perfect. It's exactly how it should be. Leaf Green's gonna get there. Hold on. We're good. It made it there first. Because I forgot which button I was pressing. Yo, we're passing 367. Get ready. Oh, I think Julia's phone just exploded. Her favorite thing. Shroud, my favorite person. I miss Shroud. Where is he? Where's his tourist take on Pokemon? I need him to give a tourist take so I can flame the fuck out of him. Loser. I'm tired of these tourist takes, man. I'm gonna jump literally off a bridge. He's playing Marathon? Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Does Marathon look good, or does it still look like shit? I don't know if you've seen... I haven't seen anything for it yet. Gotta trend hop as much as possible. Yeah, him and Tim are like besties, bro. They work at the same pace. I'm surprised he hasn't gone into the gambling ring yet. Watched someone for 2 minutes. Couldn't tell if it was good. He was just shooting AIs. Whoa. Broken. Hi, Broken. Welcome to my hell. There's 2 games going. What the fuck? Yeah. You don't know ball? You don't know ball? Welcome to a shiny hunter's nightmare. I don't want to spend $50 on another extraction shooter. And that's why I didn't buy the other one. To be entirely honest, I also don't love extraction shooters. I think it's just not for me. And I'm okay with accepting that. You know? Yeah, we got Subway Surfers, we got Temple Run, $40 game. Oh, Marathon's $40? Oh, okay. Good to know. Can't even play it because of a mouse bug. No way. You can't play it because there's a bug? Oh, right. Yes, Canadian money. That's right. Vex says to pay it 50 Canadian. That's so cringe. That's so bad. It's okay, Vex. Honestly, it could be the well. No, never mind, actually. It's still the worst. I lied. But yeah, Marathon, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't tickle my fancy, you know? It doesn't like scream at me like, yeah, bro, I'm so excited. I'm so hyped to play this. Although I think shooters in general, I've just fallen off of dramatically. I don't really like, look, I'm wearing a Halo. I'm repping a classic, Halo 2, right? Halo 2 is a fucking classic. That's a OG. That's a W game. And I had, Vex, I'm not even gonna lie, I had so much fun playing Halo 3 with you. Like recently. That was actually peak. Because it was such a good time that like, I am just so glad we got to play it like in now. Because I don't know, I was craving it. A good Halo game. The bug is basically where if you have any overlay or something with Discord, spent 2 hours trying to fix it, and it makes it so your mouse is either gone or it lags. Yeah, Bungie's a dead game company, dude. They're gonna axe that company. It's like a strong chance it's gonna go away. 1 second. I think someone had to use a controller to loot and go through menus. That's cringe. You guys gonna play Overwatch? Enjoy. I'll be on in like a half hour or like an hour. I'll play. Hold on. All right, guys, give me one moment. that's enough of that. Okay. Sorry. I'm back. More Charmander. You can't get rid of me. That's sick. Another one. Hold on. Am I shiny hunting Charmander, Evo line, or just him? Just Charmander. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, yes, no, I'm just hunting Charmander. Broken. Here's the. I'm gonna pull back the veil. That's the Switch version. The other one is not the Switch version. God damn it. I am doing probably the silliest hunt ever, because everybody today was doing the hunt on more than one Switch. Lucky them. I do not own 2 functional Switches. I only own 1 functional Switch. So I have made do with this hunt by forcing myself to do it on 2 separate consoles. Fire Red and Ruby Red different. Fire Red is the original. Ruby Red is the sounds like a fan game. I assume Ruby Red is the fan game. I've heard of it. I've never played it, but it sounds familiar. This is the original. Yeah, if you're talking about Ruby Red, that's the like fan modded version of, I don't know which one, but this is the original Fire Red and Leaf Green, launched in 2004 by the Pokemon Company. There is a Pokemon Ruby, but that came later or before. Well, I know that came before this, actually. Unrelated. As you can see, Fire Red playing on the Switch 2. Leaf Green playing on an original Fat DS on an original cartridge of Leaf Green. Fucking microphone. Gaming. I'm crazy. I'm probably also the only person doing this today. Everybody's just playing it on the Switch version. Because they came out, as you can see, they both came out on the Switch. But I don't have 2 Switches. I can't do that. Unfortunately, out of my realm. Oh yeah, banger. Wow, this is the Wonder Raid track from X and Y. My God, this was peak. Yeah, you probably did, Broken. Like a strong chance of that. You were definitely alive. How alive, I don't know. But you were definitely alive during when it was out. I mean, I've had these games forever. And I could have dual hunted this on original hardware, but I would need another modded DS. I'm not doing all that right now. Oh, actual peak. Wait. was 2004. I was not. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So fucking old. Ah. Well, I saw it, but like, did I? Okay, I did. Adamant. Yo, he's a squirter. No way. To look for your old DS with the Game Boy cartridge. It's always, I think, a nice thing to have that, yeah. I bought this. This is new. This is new. This is not my original. I bought this off of eBay for like, I think it was like 60 bucks. And I bought another one for like 40 or something. Honestly, low key, I love this thing. And then I put a capture card in it. I love the fact that I was able to build 2 capture cards, and I did not have much faith in myself, but I did it I literally, I think right before I did it, I was like, do I have the capability to do this? Granted, mess it up a little bit. Not a lot. I kind of messed up the back port, like the plate where the port is put in. On both my DS and 3DS, but you know, whatever. And I definitely messed up the audio board on the DS one because I have 2 wires, if you can see it. I've got one up here and I've got one at the bottom here. One is the top one is the USB-C for the card, and then the bottom one is for audio. I just shoved a 3.5 millimeter into the headphone jack, and I just plugged it into the back so I get audio. You get a new charger for it. Those are cheap. You can find those on like Amazon. I bought mine at my local game store for like, I think like 12 bucks. It's great. Works perfectly. Works as intended. You know? But yeah, no, I love my old hardware. It's honestly the pride and joy of, I think, doing these things is like having original hardware, because there's something about analog hardware that's just so good still. Like, I'm a big fan of analog. I don't know why. It's the same reason why I like, I think probably like older cars, bar the, you know, CarPlay. I almost just reset my game again without checking. But yeah, no, I like analog. I like olds. I took Julia's GameCube, and I'm gonna use it to play the GameCube games for the Emerald Living Decks. I have to get a Wii. I'm probably just gonna end up getting a Wii. Maybe. I think that might be the easiest thing to play them all on. But I could play it on the GameCube. That is the thing. So, yeah, there's a lot of, like, I think cool shit that comes with playing on OG hardware. It just, you won't get that on the Switch, or, like, yeah, it's cool I'm playing this on the Switch. I wasn't expecting to. You told me a month ago you're going to be playing Fire and Leaf Green, you're going to shiny hunt for Charmander on a Switch. I'd been like, first of all, why? And second of all, why Fire Red? And it's just like, okay, it's the 30th anniversary. Gotta go back to Kanto. I don't know. There's just something unsurprising about all of this. That, like, this just makes sense. And this is my opportunity to pick up a shiny Charmander for the first time in an old game, I think I'll take my chances on that. Yeah, I'll gamba for one. Why not? Why the heck not? Previously on your quest. Me? No way. Oh man, I love the Area Zero stuff. I can't believe I played these back to back. It's on shuffle. Is shuffle real? Shuffle is not real. Oh my god, everybody's going live. No Charmander. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Charmander's your choice. You should raise it patiently. What does that mean? Do they all say that? I'm probably gonna go to 450 and then I'll probably stop. And that'll just be the end of today. And then tomorrow I'll probably do more. I might do some offline. I don't know. It'd be really silly to do it offline and get it, but this hunt is mostly for me anyway. You know? And the chances of me getting it are like ridiculously low. So oh, I record everything. I had to buy a... It's on my counter. I'm not getting up. Actually, I probably should. Hold on. Check it. Damn for a second. What will be one of many? Four terabytes. So, I don't have space in my computer for it. I only have 2 bays. Kind of a pickle. Yeah, I record everything, by the way. That out. I do record all my stuff. Mostly because editing it at like the proper resolution is important to me. So I keep original recordings of everything. It's gotten to the point where some streams are so gigantic that I don't know. I don't know how to do the files. So my solution has now become, okay, I'm just going to buy gigantic drives, dump everything on it, cold store it, and then pray I don't lose it. Because I'm not doing... People have... Reddit sucks for this. Specifically for this. Just for this. I have found that for this specifically of like buying storage and how to store stuff on storage long term, Reddit is practically useless. Everybody has a different story. Every review on Amazon has a different story. I don't know whether or not to trust a drive because it could die tomorrow. It could die in 6 months. It could die in 2 years. It could not die in 8 years, for all I know. But it doesn't matter because one person said, yeah, the drive died on me in like 20 minutes. Or, you know, came dead on arrival or whatever. And then they order another one and it does the same. The another one does the same thing or whatever it is. And it's just like, who am I supposed to trust at that point? Who do I trust with my data? And then you've got, you should always back it up on other drives. It's just like, well, if I back it up on Google Drive, I have to pay for like Google Drive subscription. That is not cheap. If I want to back it up on Backblaze, mind you, I'm not even joking, already 3 terabytes of footage that I have to keep. So I'm already kind of cooked for storage wise. 3 terabytes a month for Backblaze is $18. I'm not paying $18 to store all my shit a month. Are you crazy? No. I refuse. So it'd be easier for me to spend $100 every like 2 months, buy a 4 terabyte drive for a couple months, for like, let's say like a year, every 2 or 3 months, buy a 4 terabyte drive, store all my shit on that, and just store it away. And whenever I need it, just take it out, pop it in my computer, and use it. You know, pull everything off of it, do the editing I need. I have to get another SSD. I have plenty of SSD slots. It's just SSDs are ridiculous. Do you know how much a 20 terabyte drive is, Brogan? Also, the more you store, I feel like the more likely it is to fail. When I was looking for drives, mind you, that 4 terabyte drive is $100. $100 for 4 terabytes. Oh, yeah, a 20 terabyte drive is like $500 to $600. Yeah. Have fun. It's expensive. It is stupid expensive. $600 for 20. Yeah. Technically, yes. It would, yeah. Yeah, 500. So, yeah. Eventually, I would get to that point, right? Yeah, 100 for 5 of them. But also, I don't mind paying and having them when I need them. Like, granted, the 3 terabytes of storage is over 4 months. So if every 4 months I have to get a 4 terabyte drive, then yeah. I could be wrong. They might be more. I don't know. Let's see what... If I wanted a really good one... Yeah, they're like $530, $600 for 24 terabytes. So inevitably, maybe. But again, it's more of a... because I don't have a... The people also recommend getting in a NAS. A NAS is a... Hold on, I know what the acronym is. Hold on. Network Attached Storage. Which I wouldn't mind getting if it didn't cost $500 just to get in the door to buy the enclosure. And then... or like $200 to $500, and then buy all the drives. I may do that in the future. It may come to that inevitably, to buy like a RAID kind of thing going on. It's just it's something I'm not mentally equipped to do at the moment. So I'll figure it out inevitably. It'll eventually. That's what's probably gonna have to come to. But I don't want to spend the money on it right now. I already bought enough with I bought this microphone. As you can see, it smells nice. This was a lot of money. This, just to set up, was a lot of money. and I'm happy with it, but it was a lot of money. A lot of money. And I will never spend this kind of money again on this, because I'll never have to buy it again. Hopefully. But yeah, no, I for storage, I will figure it out. I'll probably have to buy another 4 terabyte drive in like a month. Strong chance of that. And I will. I don't care. Just to kind of store stuff on. But it is what it is at that point. You know? It's not really the end all be all. And ultimately, it'll keep me going until I get an ass. Like a NAS or like a raid system that I can hold. But like, yeah, like these drives are just so fucking expensive. Not to mention RAM. Yo, I find. What? Broken had a stroke. God damn it. Did you find it? You found it? That's fast. I was like, I'm gonna find it right now. Okay. Yo, 420. Oh, I missed it. You had Pokemon Ruby? That's like $100 game. It's like a 80 to $100 game right there, Broken. You got some money on your hands, baby boy. That's shmoney. Is it real? If you send me a picture of the back of it, I can tell you if it's real or not. Guaranteed. I can actually, if you send me a picture of the front and back, I can tell you if it's real or not. I'm sure it's authentic, but unfortunately, the resale market is so ass. Gotta love Scarlet and Violet music, man. I love, well, most of it. This isn't a Toby Fox song, but it's good still. I love Charmander. He's such a cool guy. Wow. Rocket HQ. Jesus. Man. I'm actually getting nostalgic. I really want to play some of these old games. It's been so long since I played a lot of them. That now I'm just like, wow. I would actually probably have so much fun playing some of these. Damn. Too bad that's way in the future. Well, actually, if I finish the Emerald Living Dex pretty fast, the Platinum Living Dex comes right after it. It's kind of just, it makes the most sense to do those two back to back. And Heart Gold Soul Silver is part of the Platinum Living Dex because I'd be finishing the National Dex, and that would be peak. Can't believe I've been doing this for almost 3.5 hours. Oh, man. Good old black and white soundtrack. Peak and white. You heard me. Bro, he took Squirtle. No way. Oh, well, that's just quiet. Why is the museum soundtrack louder than the surf one? That doesn't even make sense. I'm skipping them both. Whatever. Tried to see if it's iTunes or the thing, and it was just the thing. Now I'm just sad. Dude, Squirter? No way. What else do I need to add to the layout? What are we feeling? I think I'm feeling this. Hold on. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Just throw that in there. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just gonna keep adding random shit to the layout until it's just all garbage. Luckily, it's just one. I just made it one solid thing, but why not have some fun? I'm putting myself through hell to get a shiny Charmander. At least I've got I've got the method down. I think. I feel like I do. The reset method is pretty simple. Both of my hands are working in simultaneous fashion, and they're doing their best. I'm not a drummer. I have the hand-eye coordination of a, I don't know, probably like a teenager. God damn it. With like, you know, some talent. Like I could play the guitar, but I choose not to. And then I just gave up on it. Actually, that's exactly what happened. I have no latent talent. I'm just terrible. I can't do it. All right, 10 more encounters. 10 more. And then I'm gonna return tomorrow. I might do some offline tonight. I don't know, maybe. I feel like I could get away with it. But depends. Maybe later. It's Friday. I'll get up early tomorrow and do everything I need to and go out and look at some retro games maybe. Have a good day. But I would definitely love to get, I mean, 3.5 hours, 450 encounters. You sent it to me? Oh, you did. Yeah, that's a real copy. There it is. That's very real. Jesus. Bad condition. I mean, a little muck. Okay. Broken's got an authentic copy of Ruby. A little cleanup, and that's a nice little grade A. Good job. It is a 100% authentic copy. I have the same one. I bought it off of some lady on eBay, and the file had the name was the N-word, I think. So that was awesome to discover. It was a real epic discovery. squirter. No way. All right, 4 more. And by that, I mean like 3 resets. Oh. Man, this is a peak soundtrack too. The iTunes Shuffle is working great tonight. As a locale, the Aether Paradise is probably, like, sick. If only we had more time on it in Sun and Moon and the Ultra games. Well, that could have been. Or, like, more time maybe in it with some cool stuff to do. Instead, it's just kind of like a drive-by in the middle of the story. And then, again, like, towards the end, but not really a peak place. It's got its moments. Could have had so much more. Then again, maybe it did have enough. It was just enough exploration that, like... Alright. That's it. I'll do these last 2. And that's it. Because I think the way I've been counting these is... This is 49 and 50. I don't know. I don't know how I've been counting these. I'll be entirely honest. I just hit the button after I reset it. Maybe I'll whatever. All right, last one. Shiny? No shiny. All right. Well, I think I'm done. I'll put it at 452. At 452, I guess, on a technicality. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Oh my god. I think this was successful. I've got more I want to do, but you know, that's enough for one evening, I think. My brain is so cooked. I'm probably stream tomorrow. Don't know when. Valorant streams start, or the games start for Master Santiago, so I'm definitely watching those. So I'll probably stream sometime after like 5. I'll probably stream on my normal time, like 6 to 9. Something like that. So live tomorrow, more of this. I might do some offline. Thanks, Vex. I'll probably do some offline hunting, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll be on Overwatch in a bit if you guys are still playing in like half hour to an hour. I'm gonna talk Julia off the ledge and you know, have a great evening. So yeah. All right. Well, goodbye, gamers. See you tomorrow. Bye.